don't know if you saw his Twitter rant that I would read, but there's a lot of explicits. So
beep, beep.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's angry. Anthony Joshua's fighting Povetkin. So what do you make of that? Because, I mean, it seems to be, Eddie Hearn's saying one thing, Deontay saying another. What do you think about this whole ordeal?
Look, I don't think it's any surprise. Like, the Povetkin fight was set up on the Joshua Parker undercard when he fought and knocked out David Price. They knew before then that this was going to, everything going well, if Joshua had beaten Joe and Povetkin had beaten Price, that was going to be the next fight. The WBA mandatory was up, so everything was aligned for it, as much as there was talk in the background. No, we're trying hard as we can to make the Wilder fight. I think most people realised that fight wasn't going to happen this year. I've been saying it for ages. Since the beginning of this year, that fight won't happen till 2019, and even then there'll be a bit of work before the fight happens. Look, it is the most anticipated heavyweight fight in recent boxing history. You've got two undefeated, two very big, powerful world champions, both Olympic medalists. You've got Deontay Wilder, the heaviest puncher in the heavyweight division, who's defended the world title 7 times. Anthony Joshua, the biggest name in world boxing at the moment, has defended it 5 times. That fight has to happen, and it will happen. But it's just, reading between the lines, and I don't blame Eddie Hearn or Matchroom or Anthony Joshua for this. I think they've given him every opportunity to develop, to improve his game, to give him every chance to be successful when he fights Wilder. Wilder's a very experienced fighter, 40 professional fights. Only one of those has failed to ever go the whole round. So, we're talking a guy who has very heavy hands. I think it's the scariest man in the heavyweight division. And when you look at Anthony Joshua and you look at the fact that a lot of his fights he has liked to engage, engaging against somebody like Deontay Wilder could make the fight come unstuck very, very quickly, because it is
This is the brains behind Joseph Parker, ladies and gentlemen. If you weren't impressed by his performance against AJ, I don't think you understand boxing. I'm still getting to know boxing. It's quite a complex sport, despite the fact that I've called it two-dimensional. Those are very extreme dimensions, man. Mind you, I said dimension. So you should think quantum physics. Note for later. Any case, his opinion on the Joshua Wilder debacle. Again, I didn't know this. I really didn't know that he was saying all of this. I guess I should, keep my ear to the streets, especially when coaches speak, man. I've recently started, backtracking on, not backtracking, basically tracking down Abel Sanchez and Garcia brothers when they do interviews and all of that, and basically try to get their opinion or their perspective on things. So to hear that this perspective was out here in the media all this time, I really didn't know. And to see this man literally predict something that we are seeing happen right now, right in front of us, well, I feel a little stupid. Why did Eddie Hearn string us along like that? Clearly, Deontay Wilder is trying to buzz up, trying to, I guess, create attention and buzz for the fight. And, from the Breakfast Club interview to all the other interviews he had, that's pretty obvious that he's trying to create the necessary energy to carry this fight into $1 billion payday. So I don't understand why Eddie Hearn is the one that's backtracking every single thing he's saying. It's very strange, Somebody should check Eddie Hearn for that. And honestly, I felt silly for not knowing. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.
We couldn't find Aldo, so I started calling him Waldo. Jose Waldo. Hashtag Jose Meet me in Brooklyn in February. Let's get the